The topic today is about police arrest as it connects to human rights, your right. Let me quickly say this and appeal to you listening to me. Do not resist arrest at any point the police wants to take you in. If you figure they have actually breached your right or they are trying to perform illegal arrest, be still. Be sure you know what you're doing. Be sure you know where they are taking you. And then be ready to fight for your fundamental rights breached. That is how it should work. The moment you start resisting arrest or you try to start making an attempt to run is why brutality, battering comes in. Be civil. Though the law and the system is still working very hard to ensure that police stop indiscriminate, criminal and unacceptable means of arrest and illegal means of arrest that are very common in the Nigerian populace, society and polity. Now, let's talk about fully how arrests can be made. It is a known fact that when police receives a petition against anybody, the best thing and the procedure is to send an invitation to the person. At least the person did not know why he or she is being invited. So there is no reason why the person will want to run. It's the right thing to do is to send an invitation. Police can bring it. Anybody can bring the invitation. It will be served with dignity and respect, without threat, without form of fear or anything. That is a statutory procedure. The only time the police are allowed to effect immediate arrest is if a distress call is made. If you call the emergency number or you call the police station or somebody informs the police that a crime is going on or is about to take effect, like somebody is involved in a fight, riot, you're trying to beat your wife or you beat your husband or you're trying to commit arson and several things like that. Police can effect arrest to forestall you from doing or carrying out that crime, or to actually make you pay for the crime you've committed if you have committed a crime and it's on the process, in progress. So it's always a crime in progress or a crime about to be committed. That those are the major reasons why police can effect immediate arrest. Every other means should be process of invitation, and when you get to the police station and they confront you with the evidences or their allegation and they realize that the need for them to hold you, then they will quote to you that you are under arrest and you're going to be detained. Then that is the beginning of the trial. However, the law says that the police does not have rights to hold anybody more than 48 hours maximum for any crime except capital punishment. They will hold you for 48 hours if they see reason to charge you to court. If the investigation is conclusive, the law says they either charge you to court or give you or grant you an administrative bail. It is wrong for police to decide on their own or turn themselves to the Constitution and say they can hold you for 3-4 days. The only time they can extend the 48 hours is if they go to the court and seek an injunction as to why they should hold you more than 48 hours. Do not support anybody, including those that infringed on your right or affected you. Do not be bitter or angry enough to say, hold him for 1 week. I am giving you money. Don't give police money to hold anybody against his or her constitutional right. Don't encourage any police to do that. And police officers, I know you don't have any delight in holding anybody in your station. You don't even want to torture, do that. Most of you don't want to, if you have the necessary procedure and assistance from the government and the people. But please resist that temptation to always hold people against their constitutional right. The society in Nigeria is getting more enlightened, is getting more broader, and then people will prosecute and they will press for charges for violation of rights. Illegal arrest is a criminal offense and is punishable. It must be compensated, and then the person must get money from, or whatever, from such treatment. So when the police feels they want to hold you more than 48 hours, then the court will have to be the one to decide. And that was part of the things that happened during Baba Ijesha's case. It's not because he's an actor, it's not because he's a colleague, it is because it is his right. And such situation will also send a proper message about what is your right, or what is the right of anybody being accused or being suspected for a crime. Forget about social media, forget about sentiment. We cannot twist or change the rules in the middle of a game because somebody is over dramatic or displaying. We need to explain that that is the right of everybody, including visitors to this. The only reason why some visitors might be denied bail is because they are flight risk. Some of them, if they are not legally resident in Nigeria, whereby they can bring a reliable surety, then they can easily abscond without the court or the law enforcement knowing. So the best thing is to keep the person safe where his or dignity will be intact, and then there won't be any mess up until we are sure if a person is guilty or not. That is the law, and that is what you should support, and that is your right. And I would advise youth, young persons in each local government, you need to stand up and protect the community you belong, such that if you have an idea that somebody is being kept beyond that constitutional right in your locality, it doesn't have to be your friend or who you know. You can call yourself together and then protest peacefully to the DPO that we want this person to be released on bail because he's resident here and he has right to bail. He has other things he wants to do. You are not sure whether he committed a crime or not. You cannot judge. Police are not judges in any case. They are just to prosecute. Release him on bail to a reliable surety, then we'll present him back for trial if you find anything against him. That is what you should support. That is what you should do. And that is the only way oppressors, wicked people, they will stay away from hurting others. Because when you demand for your right in the morning, some dirty politicians, people that are elected in public offices, they want to use that position, or even some ogas, they will say, just cook up something against him, and then they arrest him, and you detain him in police station for as long as you can. That is why parents will be scared. Masoro, don't talk. Don't say, I don't know Yoruba, Kuba, Nigeria, you don't say anything again, no. Just leave it like that. Some people are powerful. It's because everybody is always entertaining fear, and we are picking excuses. Don't be scared. It doesn't matter if it will come for your life. It doesn't matter if it will come for your dignity. It doesn't matter if it will come for your... Just be sure that you are peaceful about it and you stand on it. If it takes days, sweat, keep chanting, keep talking. This is the person's right. Release this person. And then you realize that evil people, oppressors, whether they are politicians, whether they are high and mighty, they will know that if you lie or you cook up stories against this person, people are wiser. When they realize that there is no evidence, there is nothing we're going to take to court, we must release this person. So by so doing, to want to mess somebody up for 1 or 2 days will be like a waste of time, because we are used to people saying, I have money, I will pay the for 1 or 2 weeks. It is the wickedness and evil that we have tolerated a long time. So they either steal and use that money to carry out such persecution and oppression, because they know same citizens also do the same thing to themselves. But if you don't do it, it will be difficult for you to accept when a politician or anybody who seems more powerful to do that to anybody. So always stand and defend your right. It is your inheritance. That is the only way Nigeria can start getting better, and then we'll get into developed nation and we'll leave developing. Because the ever Oyinbo kò ní no bí o kò lọ sọ fọ́lọ́pàá kò arrest kò detain Oyinbo kejì kò possible tó ní evidence àwọn àfàwọn tó wá jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa parọ́, you know, they will try to either trap you or to blackmail you or to twist narrative so that police can punish you. That will stop if you protect your right. Thank you and God bless you.